order this meeting of the Sacramento Area Flood Control Agency Board of Directors for April 21st, 2022. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Thank you, Director Conant, Director Avdis, Director Burns,
Here.
Director Holloway,
Present.
Director Shaw, Director Ashby, Vice Chairman Harris,
Here.
Director Jennings, Director Desmond,
Here.
Director Hedges,
Here.
Chairman Kennedy,
Here.
Director Natoli,
Here.
Director Cerna.
Here.
Thank you. We do have a quorum.
Thank you. Will you please join with the pledge, and then the clerk will read the announcements. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next slide, please. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This meeting of the SAFCA Board of Directors is being recorded and will be aired on Metro Cable Channel 14 on Saturday, April 23rd at 4 p.m. As a courtesy, please leave your microphones on mute when not speaking to avoid excess noise. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're on to public comments. Are there any public comments?
I have not received any public comments for items not listed on the agenda.
Okay, and just one more time, is there anybody in the online that has any public comment? Okay, thank you. Next item.
Next slide, please. Next, we have consent matters items 1 through 15, and those items are in order.
Thank you. Or is there any questions or comments or anyone on the board that would like to remove anything from the consent calendar? Okay, hearing none, is there any member of the public that is online who would like to make a comment or discuss a consent item? Okay, with that, I will entertain a motion.
I'll move consent item.
Motion by Director Desmond.
Second
Yes.
by Harris.
Thank you.
Roll call vote, please.
Director Conant, Director Avdis, Director Burns,
Aye.
Director Holloway,
Aye.
Director Shaw, Director Ashby, Vice Chairman Harris,
Aye.
Director Jennings, Director Desmond,
Aye.
Director Hedges,
Aye.
Chairman Kennedy,
Aye.
Director Natoli,
Aye.
Director Cerna.
Aye.
Director
The
Conant,
motion-
aye.
Excuse me?
Opponent, aye.
Conant's aye.
Thank you. Motion passes with 9-member approval. Next slide, please. Separate matters, item 16 is a public hearing resolution of necessity number 2022018, continued from the March 17th, 2022 Board of Directors meeting, authorizing an eminent domain action to condemn real property interests for the Reach A component of Phase 4B of the Natomas Levee Improvement Project. Easement interest acquisitions over portions of Sacramento County Assessor's parcel numbers 27402700007, 27405600048, and 27405600054. Property owners, Swallows Nest Homeowners Association.
Thank you. Mr. DeGroot?
Good afternoon, Director. Matt DeGroat, Real Estate Program Manager with SAFCA. At this time, staff recommends the removal of this item. We have reached an agreement for the possession of the necessary rights for the construction of the property.
Thank you. Are there any questions from the board? Are there any members of the public that would like to address this? I will entertain a motion to remove.
So move, Cerna.
Second.
We have a motion by Director Cerna, second by Director Harris. Please roll call vote.
Thank you. Director Conant,
Aye.
Director Avdis, Director Burns,
Aye.
Director Holloway,
Aye.
Director Shaw, Director Ashby, Vice Chairman Harris,
Aye.
Director Jennings,
Aye.
thank you. Director Desmond,
Aye.
Director Hedges,
Aye.
Chairman Kennedy,
Aye.
Director Natoli,
Aye.
Director Cerna.
Aye.
Motion passes with a 10-member approval. Thank you. Next slide, please. Item 17, the Executive Director's Report.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Rick Johnson, Executive Director. So Lindy, if you go to the first slide there. So last month, I mentioned that the Corps awarded the first contract on the Lower American River, about $25 million under the government estimate for just under 31 million. So if you go to the next slide, Lindy. So at the Executive Directors Committee, we did mention that the bids were open for the second contract. Well, since that time, the Corps actually awarded the second erosion contract on the Lower American River. Again, we were well under the government estimate of almost 60 million, awarded for about 32 million. So Lindy, if you go to the next slide. So the main reason I wanted to bring this up is, we've been concerned about, we're into this inflationary period. We've been a little concerned about what it might do to our bids, but these two awards just occurred within the last couple of months, and combined, we were about 54% of the government estimate, or almost $53 million under. So we're still getting very good bids is kind of what I'm making a point of this. So right now, this is good news. We're still getting very competitive bids. So changing gears a little bit, Lindy, if you go to the next slide, talking more about the appropriations. I mentioned this at the last board meeting that the Congress finally passed the appropriation bill for our fiscal year 22, and we had almost 157 million in it for the Natomas project. Lindy, if you go to the next slide. Since that time, the president released his proposed budget for fiscal year 2023. And we had good news on two fronts in there. One, it included a new study start for the YOLO study with $500,000 to get us started. And there were only 2 starts nationwide for new studies. So that was good news. And then the second was it included almost $173 million in funding for Natomas. And at this point, based on the current estimate, if inflation doesn't hit us too hard, the Corps just updated the estimate for the project. This will provides full federal funding for the Thomas project. So, Lindy, if you go to the next slide. So, the Corps took it over in 2014. Since that time, we've had a little over $700 million in funding once the 23 budget is passed. And that not only represents full federal funding, we also have full state funding and also full local funding. So we're in great shape in the Thomas right there. And I just wanted to make you all aware of that. Lindy, if you go to the next slide. So then we had some additional good news. I'll just, this has been going on for a couple of years. So just a refresher a little bit on the Folsom Dam raise. A couple of years ago, the Corps realized that they were significantly over the funding that had been provided. In 2018, as part of the Bipartisan Budget Act, they had the emergency supplemental bill, and the dam raise received $216 million to complete the construction of it at 100% federal cost. Well, we found out we were well over, and so July of 2020, the headquarters held a board. This any of the if we had a positive benefit cost ratio. So in October of 2020, headquarters allowed us, SAFCA, to present the additional benefit categories that hadn't been previously included. So Lindy, if you go to the next slide. So we subsequently worked with the district and codified those benefits. Headquarters held another cost control board in January 2020, where the benefit to cost ratio was well established at that point. And then they had the Walla Walla district do an updated cost estimate that was completed at the end of December of 21. So in February of 22, headquarters did a third cost control board. And Congressman Matsui has been very active in working with the leadership at the core to help them understand how important this project is. The problem they were having is they've only got a very limited number of funds left under the 2018 Bipartisan Budget Act, and a number of projects across the country are well over their cost estimates, and so there's competition for the remaining funds. But we got good news, Lindy, if you go to the next slide. We did get final decision from headquarters on April 8th. They approved the increase that was requested for 110.9 million, bringing the total amount that was up to $328 million. That was about a third of the funding that they had left to split among all the projects. So we were very fortunate that they recognized the importance of finishing up the dam raise. So just kind of summarizing it, Lindy, if you go to the next slide. So this one, with between the 21, 22, and 23 budgets, in these 3 years, we've received almost $573 million in federal funding. So what that means is that all of our construction projects are fully funded at the federal, state, and local levels. And in addition, we did receive that new study start for the YOLO comprehensive study. So just excellent news all around. Again, wanted to thank Congresswoman Matsui. She has been involved very heavily in each of these components. So with that, I'll stop and take any questions.
Any questions? Nope. Any public questions? Nope. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Next item, please.
Chair, just a
Yes.
brief comment.
Yes.
You know, Rick, this is pretty extraordinary. If you look at the history of SAFCA and what this organization has been through since its inception, getting these projects fully funded is just extraordinary. For me, it's cause for celebration, and I want to thank you personally for your really hard work. I've seen you go to Washington and raise all the points subtly but forcefully, and you've done a tremendous job. And of course, the Congresswoman has been our champion all along. But this is seriously good work, Rick, and it needs to be called out.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Vice Chair Harris. I agree it's reason to celebrate, and we will all be reconvening at Vice Chair Harris's home after the meeting.
Works for
Next
me.
item, please.
Next slide, please. The directors will now recess to closed session, and we will continue with presentation of agenda items upon their return. This meeting is being recorded, so please leave your microphones on mute. And the clerk will join the directors and staff in closed session to run the WebEx. We'll have a report out from closed session on Government Code Section 54956.8, conference with real property negotiators regarding Sutter County Assessor's Parcel number 3508032, negotiating party J. Rise Richter, John Norman on behalf of Brookfield Properties Development.
Jeremy Goldberg, Agency Counsel. The board voted unanimously to give direction to staff on price and terms, the substance of which will be made available once committed to writing.
Thank you. Government Code Section 54956.8, Conference with Real Property Negotiators, Sacramento County Assessor Parcel Numbers 274-0320-103 and 274-0320-014. Negotiating party Eric Deo and Ed Irwin on behalf of Sutter Health.
This is Jeremy Goldberg, Agency Counsel. No action was taken.
Thank you. Government Code Section 54956.8, Conference with Real Property Negotiators, Sacramento County Assessor Parcel Number 016-0161-035, Negotiating Party Randy Boren.
Jeremy Goldberg, Agency Counsel. The board voted unanimously, giving direction to staff on the price and terms, the substance of which will be made available once committed to writing.
Thank you. Next slide, please. Government Code Section 54956.8, Conference with Real Property Negotiators regarding Sacramento County Assessor Parcel Numbers 274-0120-104 and 274-0120-105 and 274-0120-106. Negotiating party Kathleen Rosa and Lanny Winberry Esquire.
This is Jeremy Goldberg, Agency Counsel. The board voted unanimously, giving direction to staff on the price and terms, the substance of which will be made available once committed to writing.
Thank you. Government Code Section 54956.9, Consultation with Agency Counsel regarding existing litigation. Name of case, Sierra Northern Railway versus California Department of Water Resources et al. Yolo County Superior Court Case Number CV 2022-0479.
Nothing to report at this time. And Jeremy Goldberg, Agency Counsel. Nothing to report at this time.
Thank you. Government Code Section 54956.95, Liability Claims. Claimant Andrew Castle.
Jeremy Goldberg, Agency Counsel. Nothing to report at this time.
Thank you. Next slide. Separate matters, item 18 is a public hearing, resolution of necessity number 2022046, authorizing an eminent domain action to condemn real property interest for the Reach E component of Phase 4B of the Natomas Levee Improvement Project, fee interest acquisition of Sutter County Assessor's parcel number 35080-032, property owners Brookfield California Land Holdings, LLC, J. Rise Richter, trustee of the J. Rise Richter Trust, dated 3/4/1993 and 3/9/1994. Next slide, please.
Good afternoon, directors. This is Matt DeGroat, Real Estate Program. Oh, Lindy, can you go back? Real Estate Program Manager for Safeco. So as I mentioned, this is a resolution of necessity number 2022-046, authorizing an eminent domain action to condemn real property owned by Brookfield California Land Holdings, LLC, and J. Rise Richter Trust. So the property is located at the southeast corner of the intersection of Housley Road and Natomas Road in the Natomas Basin area of Sutter County. And the acquisition of the property is required for the Pleasant Grove Creek Canal West Levee Reach E component of Phase 4B of the project. Next slide, Lindy. So here we have attachment A showing the different project reaches of Natomas Levee Improvement Project. Reach E is up to the top right-hand corner of the screen. Okay, Lindy. Attachment B shows Reach B and where the property is at in relation to Reach B. So again, it's at the top portion of the reach by Housley Road, and you can see that with the arrows depicting where it's at. Okay, next slide, please. So attachment C to the report is just a sketch showing the levee improvements along Reach E, which include cutoff walls, seepage berms, levee slope stability improvements, operation and maintenance road and landslide of the improved levee, and the relocation of existing infrastructure. So the subject property, again, is it's up at the top, and it's going to be encumbered with a setback levee adjacent to the existing levee, and there'll also be mitigation elements on the property, and the majority of it will be used as borrow material. So, next slide, please. So here's a little better exhibit of the property in question. It's roughly 145 acres. It's a large parcel up toward the intersection, again, of Halsey Road and Thomas Road. So that is the subject property that fee acquisition is being proposed. Okay, next slide, please. So attachments D through D3 of the project are the project description and necessity for the acquisition, the environmental compliance documents and considerations in selecting the mitigation sites, and design analysis for the relocated irrigation and drainage canals. On March 18th of 2020, Safeco sent a letter to the property owners advising them that the upcoming levee improvement project will affect their property. On January 27th of 2022, Safeco sent a letter to the property owners advising them that Safeco was preparing an appraisal to acquire the property in question in fee. So, next slide, please. Then on February 14th of 2022, Safeco did provide a formal offer to the property owners to purchase the property in fee for above the full fair market value that was determined by the appraisal. So attachment H to the staff report is the diary of discussions between Safeco's right-of-way acquisition consultant and the owners, in which they discussed the potential effects of the project on the property and the requirement that their property will need to be acquired to support the project and the general right-of-way acquisition process. Okay, next slide, please. And then finally, on April 5th of 2022, Safeco did mail a written notice to the owners of the property advising them that this board would hold a meeting today at this time to consider the adoption of a resolution of necessity of the property by eminent domain, to acquire the property by eminent domain. Okay, next slide, please, Lindy. So finally, here we have just the exhibits that are attached to the resolution. This first exhibit is just the legal description of the 145 acres of the fee acquisition. And we go to the next slide, be the final exhibit. And this final exhibit is just the plat map associated with that legal description of the property. So I will note that, in the past week or so with this property owner, there's been quite a bit of activity, and Safeco and the property owners, we do believe we've reached an agreement on price and are trying to finalize the terms of the purchase and sale agreement. So if this board does choose to adopt this resolution, staff will hold off on filing any paperwork with the courts for a couple of weeks to allow us to finalize that agreement. However, we're bringing this action before you today because we don't believe we can wait until next month's meeting to deal with this matter then. So that's the reason why right now we're requesting the adoption of this resolution of necessity. And I'll take any questions.
Any questions? Do we have any members of the public with questions or signed up?
Chairman Kennedy, I do believe Mr. John Norman is on the line and has requested to speak.
Mr. Norman.
Hi there. Thank you, board, for the time today, and thank you to John Bassett and the rest of his crew to kind of work through this. We've been cooperating with Safeco concerns since back in 2009 when another portion of our property was acquired for borrow materials to do the cross canal efforts at that point in time. We did have a difference of opinion on values over here, which we've worked through, and we do have agreement. I'm not sure what the board direction has been to the negotiating team, but if it's where we left off, and I do have purchase and sale agreements for our properties in my email that I received today, and we're fully ready to move forward with that. And I just have to say that congratulations to Rick and his crew on securing the full funding for all this work and doing some of that under budget. So that's a long time a coming, and it didn't look so good over 10 years ago. So good job, gang.
Thank you, Mr. Norman. Appreciate you being here. Any others?
I don't think so.
Okay, with that, I will open up the public hearing. Is there any member of the public that would like to address this issue at this time? Okay, hearing none, I will close the public hearing and entertain a motion.
This is Director Cerna. I'll move the item.
Second, Conant.
Thank you. Director Conant,
Aye.
Director Avidas, Director Burns,
Aye.
Director Holloway,
Aye.
Director Shaw, Director Ashby, Vice Chairman Harris,
Aye.
Director Jennings,
Aye.
Director Desmond,
Aye.
Director Hedges,
Aye.
Chairman Kennedy,
Aye.
Director Natoli,
Aye.
and Director Cerna.
Aye.
Motion passes with 10-member approval. Thank you. Next slide, please.
With that, I'm sorry. With that, we have receive and file. Are there any questions of the board on receive and file issues? Anyone from the public? Then I will say thank you very much to the board. This was there were a lot of complex issues this month. I appreciate your time and attention, and we are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.